As a former alcoholic, I would get myself into some pretty crazy situations. And on this particular night, it started like any other night. It was my company work party. Now, the company I worked for, I'm not sure if you know the lore, but it is basically a big frat house and sorority house. It's called Insight Global. So I pull up to the Christmas party. No regard for life. No regard for anything but getting drunk. And so I get there. I'm taking shots. All of my coworkers are there. The whole office, like my sales manager, my account manager. There's like 50 people there. And we've been grinding. It actually was a tough job. So I'm ready to let loose. I'm taking shots. I'm drinking wine. We're playing beer pong. We're playing drinking games. And next thing you know, things start getting a little crazy because Insight Global, the lore is already, people are doing things in the office. HR is not happy. HR is actually non-existent because I'm not sure how people are still working there. Everybody's just doing their thing. So we're playing beer pong and I get skunked. Me and my partner lose. We get no cups. And you know what that means. If you get skunked, you got to do a naked lap. Surely, in my brain, I'm not going to do a naked lap, right? And some of the guys are like, oh, you got to do a naked lap, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, surely I won't do this. Surely I won't take my hog out and run around the house in front of all of my coworkers and my boss when I've only been working here for a year. Normal person wouldn't do that. What do? In the middle of winter in Cleveland, Ohio, I step out onto the front lawn. Everyone's like, is he for real? I drop trowel, pants are down, hogs out. Had to make a statement. Don't mess with me. Anyways, I do a lap, a naked lap like it's fucking college. I'm drunk off my ass. My coworkers are in disbelief for one of two reasons. He's doing that and wow. Next thing you know, I can't just do the lap. I got to take it one step farther just for fun. Of course, I go do a lap and then I go to the neighbor's house right next door and I knock on the door, ding dong ditch, run back to the front yard, get back my clothes and I come inside. Everyone's fucked up. Like this phases nobody. And that tells you a lot about the grit of Insight Global. So I think everything's fine. I'm like, ha ha ha. Even my boss was like low-key cheering. I'm like, this is crazy. Everything's fine. 30 minutes later, bang, 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 front door. Cops. The cops, the ops, the narcs show up. And I'm so drunk, I don't even realize I think it's a noise complaint. I hear somebody open the door. Hey, the neighbors say they just saw a suspicious naked man on their Ring camera. Bro, you got me fucked up. First of all, fuck the neighbors for calling the cops. Second, look, they're already trying to get me. They're back. Whoop, whoop. Dude, what the fuck? So now, luckily, my sales manager steps in. He's like, hey, it's a Christmas party. Must have been a mistake. Nobody's been over there. Just deny. The cops go away. I'm like, dog, am I about to get arrested in front of my whole office for public nudity in the dead of winter? That's awesome. Not awesome. Guys, be careful with alcohol. Anyways, this whole night happens. I go to bed. Everyone leaves. I end up sleeping on my boss's couch, bro. Like, come on. The morning comes around. We're obviously off the next day. And I'm just like, this is so fucking crazy. And so I get up and I'm just going to sneak out. And this is where everything, man, my boss comes downstairs. And right before I sneak out, he's like, hey, can we chat? And I'm like, fuck, I'm cooked. I'm about to get fired. From my first professional job, I'm getting the can. This guy sits me down. He goes, hey man, I know you're in an entry-level role, but you showed real leadership last night. The way you were making conversation, the way you were leading those games, the way you had everybody riled up, that's a leader. And that's somebody who I want to be my account manager. And I'm like, there's no way this guy just saw me drop my fucking dong out, run around the house, cops come, and he's actively trying to tell me good job. I fucking love Insight Global. And that just goes to show you the kind of company they're running over there. We worked hard, and clearly we need an HR department to step up because that's unacceptable. I should have been fired. I left. I quit 2 months later to go on F-Boy Island, but long live Insight Global.